Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 82 of the TNA TW series. You join us on our first show after TNA Genesis. We've got all the wrestlers back, we've got Jericho, we've got Rollins, so our first Impact of February is going to be a blockbuster show with a couple of matches that should have taken place at Genesis. So hopefully this should be the show that might get us just up to National, or just that wee bit below it. So it's just 10 segments because there's a lot of long matches, 4 pre-show segments, and we're doing it in the Poly Pavilion in the Southwest region, which is in Los Angeles, California. So without further ado guys, let's get cracking on. Let's hope this is the show that gets us a really good rating, gets us a lot of popularity, and hopefully gets us up to national level. Let's go! So our first match, in a match that had some good action and average heat, Ricochet defeats Brian Cage in 9:25 by pinfall with a chocolate rain. 74 B-, that's great to know they've got good matches. This may be a feud for the X Division down the line. Really happy with that. No worker improvements there, but very few negatives there. So I'm really happy with that, and hopefully these two can continue to do this and could be the future of the X Division or maybe even the Central Division. But very happy with that. Good pre-show match. Next up, an extremely short match, Vivian Thompson defeats Velvet Sky in 5:12 with the axe kick. Simple match, it puts Vivian Thompson over, a 39 D-. No skill improvements, but overall, again, just jobbing out Velvet Sky. And a match that had some good action, but not much in the way of heat. The VIP list defeated the Wolves in 10:07 when MVP defeated David Richards by pinfall with malicious intent. 65C just getting the VIP list some momentum as we tend to push them into the tag division, but it's just two teams that weren't available to, well, there was no space for them, sorry, on the main card, so a match in front of the crowd to get them some momentum. And the last match, and about that featured great action and a good crowd, Adam Cole defeated Hawkins in 9:04 by pinfall with a Florida Key. We've just used Adam Cole in the main show with a talk segment, so I thought we'll give him a match, and a good match with the former Central Champion Hawkins, 73 B-. So we know these are matches we can use in the future, and they should deliver. Now, time for the main show. So we start off with Mia Yim defending her newly won Knockouts Championship in an extremely short match. She defeats Melissa in 4 minutes and 40 by pinfall with a fast roll up, and she makes her first defence of the TNA Knockouts title. So 53 C-. No work improvements here, but the plan is with Mia Yim is to just book her as an underdog champion and get her a couple of wins until she gets all her momentum up and we get the prestige of the title up, and then we'll have proper title defences. Next up, and about that had some great action and average heat, EC3 defeated Samoa Joe in 8:35 by pinfall with another fast roll up. I know I didn't want to really do 2 roll-ups in a row, but this makes sense. A 74 B-, great chemistry between those two guys, and basically it's going to be a shock victory for EC3 because Joe's been winning a lot of matches, and hopefully this ends a good feud between them, which hopefully will push EC3 on to bigger and better things, and Joe maybe down the card a little bit. Next up, in a match that had some good action and average heat, Team 3D finally defended their tag titles against the Hollywood Supernovas in 10:50. When Billy Ray defeated Joey Ryan with a 3D. Team 3D make defence number 7 of the tag titles. Only got a 58 C-, so really thankful it didn't happen in the pay-per-view. But I think this will be the end of the storyline. We'll have a new tag feud. No worker improvements, and just the usual negatives of holding back, poor gimmicks, etc, etc, and declining physical ability for Team 3D. But we've got to use them to put teams over, so that's why they're here. Next up, Austin Aries comes down to the ring, which has been set up for a celebration. He shows off his new title to the crowd, enjoying the moment. Hawkins comes out, clearly not impressed. They end up fighting and have to be separated. Both guys working well without a script, so that's good. We gave them the opportunity to be unscripted and they've improvised very well. I think we'll have one more blow-off match between them, but the 74 B- is good and the storyline is really going to the next level. Only 2 negatives there, so a pretty solid segment all round. We then have Adam Cole in the ring talking about his match against Bobby Lashley. Solid 84 B+ segment there. Good stuff, Adam Cole. This match is disappointing. I was hoping it would have done better, but in a match that had some good action and a good crowd, Bobby Lashley defeats Harry Smith in 10:18 by pinfall with a Dominator, 66 C+. It was to get Lashley over, to give Harry Smith another segment, because I think I'm going to turn him face. But yeah, That's what it is, and these two clearly don't click together, so that's why we get the poor rating. But next up, we've got CM Punk in the ring now, and he's got a good performance in the mic. He's basically again talking about his match last night and his match tonight, as he's about to take on Seth Rollins. The match itself and about it featured great action and great heat from the audience. CM Punk defeats Seth Rollins in the blow-off match, 1907 by GTS. Punk makes defense number 5 of his TNA World title. I gets an 85B+. Great match between those two. CM Punk improves his performance skills. Very few negatives there, and basically just Seth Rollins will help elevate the championship and CM Punk to the next level. So that's ideal. Then if Chris Jericho coming out saying he's proven he's beaten Chris Hero, he hasn't really, but that's just for the sake of the promo. And it's a 72B-. A bit disappointed that Y2J doesn't deliver here with the promo, because he is one of the top promo guys. But now we've got the big one, the main event match. Doesn't deliver as much as we wanted, so we're hoping that Punk's segment can save us. But in about it featured great action and a good crowd. Chris Hero finally defeats Chris Jericho for the last time in a one-on-one 30-minute Ultimate Submission match. In 30 minutes by 2 falls to 1. Jericho's off his game. This ends this feud as well. A 79B, no skill improvements, and just mostly the negatives are just declining physical ability and the age of both guys. So, how did we score? 80B, 1 region up. That's disappointing. I was hoping that could have pushed us to the next level, so we're going to be still staying cult for a bit longer. But it means, yeah, probably should have put Punk as a main event with Rollins, but I just thought the way the feud has been going between Jericho and Hero, I really wanted to blow that off as a main event because it was a big 30-minute match. But it is what it is. I can't really be disappointed. It is an 80B. We're having a lot of good shows in a row here. It's been a long time since we've had a poor show, and hopefully, as I say, we get some good news from the other stuff I've done, which is I've filed for a Impact to get shown in England again because we lost the rights to Challenge TV a while ago, and I've never got any deal back, so we'll put in a bid to get that shown there. We've offered a couple of places looking to get a second TV show as a main show, or if we can't get that, there's a couple of places we've tried to get a B show, but we'll see what happens here. Big Japan Pro Wrestling gets a new TV slot, so that's cool. Anything else here we need to look at? I'll probably look at getting Zack Sabre Jr. again. It's just at the moment it says we can't negotiate because we cancelled the deal with him, so we'll give that time. It says we really struck gold with the show, good attendance, perfect. Prestige is up a little bit, momentum's up to 77, that's good. Still 7, still cult. Let's see what we've got. Quite a lot of negotiations and stuff here. So Mr. Anderson, we'll look at his contract because he's good for a good solid mid-carder. Jericho and Rollins are gone. Galavision says we've got enough TV shows. HDNet the same. Sky Sports 4 don't want our length, the show our length. And HT Sports think we've got too many shows. Smith, Ryan and Jericho have got a growing schedule. The show itself got an 893. The Challenge TV thing we've already put in a bid there, so hopefully we'll get that sorted and have our pay-per-view deal at least with Challenge TV. So that's all fine there. We'll look at Anderson later on, we'll get his contract sorted. Quick look at the size. Don't think anything's particularly changed there, it's just working in that northwest and midwest region. If we can get them up, then hopefully we'll get to national. Please to God, at least get to national before 100 episodes. That's the aim. I'm liking to think we'll get there very, very shortly. So thank you for watching this episode, guys. I say we'll start putting storylines together the next 3 weeks as we head towards Genesis. It's looking like it's going to be Punk and Adam Cole one more time, but who knows what twists and turns will happen along the way. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, please leave a like. If you get any comments, please leave them in the comments section. And until next time, guys, this is 21 Maxwell, and I'll speak to you all real soon. Bye bye.